Hey everybody! Hope you're all right. All right. That was weird. Super weird. Okay, we're gonna set a 5-minute clock, and for your warm up, 10 push-ups, 20 single leg deadlifts, and then a 30-second hollow hold. Yes, I know a 30-second hollow hold is tough. Hey, but suck it up, Buttercup. All right, we need to warm up. 10 push-ups. Get out of that plank position. Full range of motion all the way to the ground, and then all the way up, lock out with the elbows. And then we're going to do 20 single leg deadlifts. What I really want to do is make sure that I'm engaging the glutes well. So the idea here is with the leg, you can bend the knee, but you don't want to do a full squat or a half squat when trying to reach for the ground. So it doesn't have to be perfectly straight, but just barely bent is all you should do. Hinge down to touch the ground with both hands, and then hinge all the way up. You should really have a tight glute at the top of the deadlift. If you have the good enough range of motion, I'll get it out there one of these days, you want to try to get your palms all the way to the ground. So you're going to reach down, come all the way down, and then stand all the way at the top. You might want to start off with just touching with the fingertips and then slowly work your way to being able to reach with the palms so that you warm up a little more each time. 30-second hollow hold, so you've got your clock running for that 5 minutes. So you're just going to have the clock visible wherever you need it. And we want to raise up the feet about 6 inches off the ground or so. Hands are going to be above the head, and then raise the shoulder blades up off the ground. Hold this position for 30 seconds. Now, if it gets really tough, you can lay down, you can bring the shoulders down to the ground, but try to keep the head slightly elevated and the hands up and off the ground with the feet. Ideally though, you're fully engaged. And then after that 5 minutes is up, we're gonna do Darth Vader, 12-minute AMRAP, so you'll have another clock set for 12 minutes, just count down, you're gonna work for the whole time. 12 alternating dumbbell snatches. Obviously you're gonna have different weights, so some of you have RX weights, some of you have RX plus weights, so whatever you have, that's what you're using for RX and RX plus. And then 12 hand release push-ups for RX, hand stand push-ups for RX plus, and then 12 alternating leg V-ups for RX and regular V-ups for RX plus. On the alternating dumbbell snatch, that is from the ground every time. So you want to make sure you get a good position. Dumbbell is usually centered to the body. And we're going to reach down, keep as flat a back as we can, pull up, all the way overhead in one movement. Then I'm going to alternate, tap the ground. Both dumbbell heads have to hit the ground at the same time. And reach up all the way in one movement. So remember, it's not a clean and press, it's a snatch. So we need to come down or go all the way to the top in one swift movement. After you get 12 reps, and that's going to be 6 on each arm, so 12 total, you're going to go into your hand release push-ups. For the push-ups, we'll lay all the way on the ground, raise our hands off of the ground, and then go back into that push-up. If you're doing RX plus, you're doing handstand push-ups. So you'll need a good wall. It's not likely that a brick wall or something outside is going to be ideal. That would probably be pretty rough. But if you have the wall and capability, then you want to make sure you're getting full extension. So come up, upside down. Head goes all the way to the ground. You're going to bring the knees down into a kipping motion. Push up, heels against the wall at the top, and elbows all the way locked out. The V-ups, these are, this is actually really important here. If you're doing the alternating leg V-ups, you can keep one leg on the ground, that's okay. Tap the ground behind you, raise one leg, reach for the toe. Then raise the other leg, reach for the toe. Just like our snatches, it's going to be 6 on each leg, so 12 total for those alternating leg V-ups. For RX Plus, you have to do a full V-up. Reach back, touch the ground, reach up for both toes at the same time. Remember, try not to bend those legs. If you can't get the shoulder blades off the ground, if you have to bend the legs to bring them in, you're not really doing a V-up. I don't know a V that looks like this, so try to keep that range of motion going. If you can't do the V-up properly, either switch to alternating leg V-ups or take a rest until you can do the V-up properly. Okay, good luck with the rest of it.